right, everybody, here I am we're in Salinas, California, the home of John Steinbeck. It's great, but it's actually pretty nice out, considering we got Ron here. He's running for Congress against Jimmy Panetta, Leon's kid. You're saying Jimmy and Leon has a farm over there in Carmel still, right?
Yeah, they've got a little family farm out there.
Yes. But here's the thing. So Leon actually likes Trump, or at least likes his foreign policy. He's done a lot more than Obama has done a lot more than Clinton did and Leon Panetta worked for Clinton. There we go. So there's the old church over there. Look at that, Steinbeck Commons. These are some of the stack and packs, aren't they?
I don't know. This one's been there for a while.
Okay. Gateway Apartments, got it. Is that the bus we would have taken?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, got it. Okay. Look at it. We can see some of these nice little old-timey homes. Businesses.
That building that's up above the trees, about a block there.
Uh-huh.
That's where we're going.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
That's the beginning of the complex.
Got it. All right, let's see. So we're here to speak to the Monterey County Board of Supervisors. We are urging them to oppose SB 54. We've got the Augustine House here. There's a lot of historical homes here in the area. Look at this. This is nice. How much is the rent out here? I don't know. So tell us, Ron, why are you running for Congress?
Right now, I'm puffing. I'm not going to be talking.
Okay, no problem.
I try to keep pace with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll slow down if you need me to. Yeah, we got to get rid of it. We got Jimmy Panetta here, who's like Nancy Pelosi's, another one of her puppets, basically. He sits on the ag committee, but they're not doing anything. There's so much agriculture out here in the Monterey County area. And, you know, and it's amazing how farmers are just hurt up and down this. There's so many farmers in California, and they get no respect. It's amazing. I just went by lettuce farms earlier. I've seen cherry farms. We've got lots of vineyards up here in Central California. This is Central California, folks, right at the tip.
Okay, that's the police station across the street. That blue and white building.
I see it. Okay, there's the police.
We have to go across anyway, so.
Okay. So we're looking for Alisal.
Yeah, it's the next stoplight right there.
Okay, I see it. Okay.
You know, and we're on Lincoln. If you go far enough down Lincoln, you hit the library, Steinbeck Library. Okay. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't jaywalk.
Yeah, I know.
Police car coming right over here by the police station.
Right. That would have been bad. Salinas has a large Latino population.
Sure.
Okay. Got Here's City Hall, folks. Okay. Wow, look at all these old buildings. That was the other thing I loved about when I was in Monterey yesterday. It's the Monterey City Hall is using the same building that was used. I mean, when the building was founded, when it was the Capitol. So that was really something.
And in the back of the building is the jail.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can see the jail too. Salinas Police Department. And the 168 Alisal. Well, here's the post office.
And we take a right at this corner. I am one of those landmark people. I tell you, okay, you see that over there? Well, that's where we take a right turn. Over there, keep going straight ahead.
Right.
I don't generally say the name of the street, but I know the landmark. So this is it. Oh, they still have those things out there.
Barricades.
We may have to cross the street to get past the barricades.
Okay. Look at that. What's happened to the Salinas Californian?
Buildings for lease.
They moved out. This is what's happening to the press here. Look at this Art Deco post office.
Yeah.
This is probably from the 30s.
Probably. The person ahead of us is blind.
Yeah, I can see it. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I don't want her like crossing the street there. Yeah, here. Whoa. How about over here? There's the Monterey Courthouse. Everybody, check it out.
So that's how you go?
No, but you gotta cross this way.
Trying to get over the courthouse?
I'm actually trying to get to Cayuga Street.
She can't cross here.
Right.
So if she goes here, she can go up
How
there.
far is it to Cayuga?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure.
But this is traffic.
Yeah, what they've done is
You got it?
Okay. So.
All right, there's John Steinbeck's. Here's Cayuga.
This one right here is Cayuga.
Okay.
Correct. It's a 317.
Okay.
Okay, so right here, yeah.
Help her. We need 168. These old buildings.
168 is in the back. You can't see it from here.
Right.
Go to that cross, that stop sign, and you'll see they're going to have buildings off the street.
Yes.
And that's 168.
Right.
So 168 is not on the street side. It's that brown building right there.
Yes.
Brown brick.
I sure do. I've been here before. I was here yesterday.
That'd be the one.
Okay. Okay. I think a lot of people forget it's Northern California had the bigger population development first, and then people moved down to Southern California and Hollywood and stuff. Here we go. There's the Board of Supervisors. See, yeah, it's all coming back to me. I parked here yesterday. Is that the old Supervisors building?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing in that thing.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the new one.
Retrofitted for earthquakes or whatever.
That's always a problem. There's another accountant over there.
And obviously they had so much spare money that they just built this building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever that came from.
All those surpluses.
Right. Taxes are enforced extractions, not voluntary contributions. Why? Here we are. This is the Board of Supervisors building. Maybe this is our team over here. Hello. I'm live, guys. How are ya? Who's John? Hi. These are the Monterey County deplorables, everybody. Yep. There's Angie from yesterday.
A portion of them. Hi.
That's right, just a small portion of them.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. I'll go off for a second. The deplorables. We have a large group of deplorables here in Monterey County. Yes. Nice to meet all of you. So I met Don. Ron, we all know, is going after Pineda. It's like, what's your name, sir? And what's your name, Mr.? What's your name? Bill. All right. Bill. All right.
Proud American, proud.
Awesome. You're from
USA.
Yes, there you go. Monterey County.
Vietnam 5 years straight.
Awesome. You were in Vietnam too. He even brought treasures back. It was awesome.
And there's more over there.
I was there.
More deplorables or the more murder victims? Jeez, it's just outrageous. Louise's office is up there, so let's go say hi. This is good. Here you go. Yes.
Dennis came in, grabbed my hand.
This was so cool. Angie was able to show me the gravesite. Where?
Louis Alejo didn't say anything to me this morning when I walked in.
Here we go. All right, why don't we all go inside? We're gonna go inside and say hello. He won't be in there, but his staffer will be. Hello.
I'm a dreamer.
Yeah, I'm a dreamer. Hello. Hi. Great. Okay. So we are constituents. I'm a constituent without borders myself, but these are all Monterey County constituents, and we've got a lot of things on our mind. We are specifically frustrated with Supervisor Alejo. I see a sign out there that says dreamers, but we know he's not talking about Americans. He's talking about illegals. And on my shirt right here, I have a picture of a true American dreamer. Let's come on right over here. Come over here. This is Angie. This is the mom. Oh, come on over, everybody. This is your office. And why don't you go ahead if you want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Lisa King. I'm Jackie. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Dawn Jones, and I want them to opt out of 54.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm Ron Cabot. I'm running for Congress in this district.
Nice to
And
meet
I
you.
also am against SB 54.
Nice to meet you.
We all are. We
Yeah,
all
my
are.
name's Bill Harris. I'm a veteran and I'm against SB 54. And Louis Alejo is not doing a job to protect American citizens here in Monterey County. I'm going to tell them that every time I see them. SB 54 needs to be stopped. No more sanctuary state, cities, and counties. we need to do something about it, and we need Americans to stand up and fight for their rights and their protection of their state. Thank you very much.
Unbelievable.
Nice to meet you.
I noticed, is that Cesar Chavez right there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you, I have a renewed respect for Mr. Chavez, and you want to know why? Because he called ICE on illegals, because illegals were hurting working Californians and taking away jobs. I was driving by some farms today, and we see hardworking. I don't judge somebody as being illegal or illegal based on their skin color. So I give people the benefit of the doubt. I see people working hard, playing by the rules. And Mr. Alejo, I see him right there. There's this I guess is something about removing, this is about the minimum wage thing. Oh, bro, that's another story. But if Mr. Alejo, we have Americans in need. We have homeless veterans in need in the state of California. We have foster children in need, and all of this attention to illegals and to the children who are here illegally is wrong.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I know that you're all here against SB 54.
Yes.
So I'm going to write down all your names, and I'm going to write down in my notes that you all came here to show your opposition against this bill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share this with the supervisor.
What, I just want to correct
We're
you.
also against sanctuary cities and counties.
Okay, thank you for letting me know, and
What's
I'll write
happening
that
in-
down as well.
What's happening in
Okay.
What's happening here in Monterey County, the Central Coast, it's spread all over the Central Coast, up to Santa Cruz, all the way down the coast into the San Luis Obispo, and all the areas, all over California, we're seeing it. Well, lawless, right over where we live here in Salinas. The county supervisor is not doing a damn thing about it. All the cities, they're not protecting the American citizens in this county and on the Central Coast properly. We're all,
My concern is gang violence. I don't see it stopping, and I don't think we should give sanctuary to legal or illegal criminals.
I have to make a correction. It's not a bill anymore. It is a law, SB 54. And what's happening now is across the state, from North State and Siskiyou County down to San Diego, county boards and city councils are opting out. They're opposing it,
Yes.
issuing resolutions, issuing stays of compliance. Los Alamitos passed their own ordinance. They will allow ICE and federal agents in the city. That needs to happen here in Monterey County. I want to give a shout out to Sheriff Steve Bernal.
Yep.
He welcomed ICE into the jails, and I think that his position should have been supported.
It should have been supported.
And
it
we need
should
to
be
allow 'em
supported,
back.
And that's why I'm voting for him.
Yeah, and I think that the board needs to stand by the sheriff and support him and protect these fine citizens and many more. Dawn, tell us about Salinas and the murder ratios, or
We have more murders here than any other place in the whole state of California. We need to stop this. We need to have the sheriff be able to do his job. And I don't feel safe. I live here and I don't feel safe. There's places I can't even walk down the street because I know I might get shot. I really, this Salinas is in bad shape.
where I live at, North Salinas Creek Bridge is a modern area of Salinas, and it's going downhill every month. More and more break-ins, more and more violence, and the homes are some of the highest property tax in Monterey County, even higher than Pebble Beach and Carmel as far as our assessment taxes that they're taxing us, and they're not protecting us properly here in Salinas. It's all over the place.
And I have something
Highways.
else I want to say. I feel discriminated against. I'm an American. I was born here. If I do something wrong, my butt gets picked up and I'm put in jail. But they do this wrong and they're protected. Therefore, I'm being discriminated against, and that angers me so much. This is my country, my county, my city, and I'm being discriminated against. This is wrong.
My son died on this street of Salinas, and I've been treated like poison by all the elected officials and by the media.
are you talking about Ruben?
Yes,
Okay.
Ruben had dreams.
We're all called names, you know, we're discriminated against
To
because
me,
we're
it's
American citizens.
reverse
and we
discrimination
stand up
against
for our
Latinos.
rights.
You've
Rights,
been discriminated
Constitution.
against just
All
for.
the time, all the time.
Yeah, this is
My
crazy.
kids aren't allowed to get certain things because my job, and these people's kids are able to get everything. Everything's free to them.
We're talking about illegals, right?
Yes, we're
Why
talking
are
about
they
illegal.
treated better than my children, my grandchildren? Why?
And we know you're not.
And yes, I'm not mad at you. I'm explaining to you how I feel in my heart.
No, of course. So I'm going to go around and you guys can all tell me your names, and then that way I can write down who was here. That way I can share that information.
One of my biggest concerns is we're telling these kids you must follow the law, but then we have a city who's breaking the law.
Yes.
Right.
So how is that sending the right message to them?
You could go on our roads in Salinas, Monterey County, especially Salinas. Lack of rule of law. They do me first, and they're driving wild. People are getting killed. Pedestrians are getting killed on our street. Our accidents all over the place, and they keep on shrugging their shoulders. The Monterey County Board of Supervisors, the city councils, they give us avrio, Greek for tomorrow, avrio. You know, that's my language of tomorrow, what the Greeks say, avrio, and it never happens. Look at Creek Bridge in North Salinas. Residents are raising up and saying, hey, we're paying taxes, we want to be protected. And the Board of Supervisors, City Council is just shrugging their shoulder and passing the buck to each other, not doing a damn thing about it.
You got the lady standing in line in Macy's, Christmas time, to buy a gift for Christmas. The gang members out in the parking lot are shooting each other, and she gets shot inside the store at Macy's. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to stand up and be really loud. There's no more silence. No more silence. And if these people do not come and do the right thing legally, the Constitution of the United States and California, we're going to be voting them out. We're going to be on street corners making lots of noise.
Okay.
I'm with you all the way.
My
Absolutely.
name's Dawn
100%.
Jones, D-A-W-N Jones.
Bill Harris,
Lisa King.
retired Navy.
Thank you for your service.
Ron Cabot, K-A-B-A-T, congressional candidate.
Angie Morphine, angel mom for Trump.
Can I ask you?
Did you get to
Morphine,
share your name?
Oh yeah, Billy Abdul,
Okay.
A-B-D-I-L-L. A
Okay.
is an apple, D is in dog, D-I-L-L.
Okay. Good. I just think it's so ironic to have Cesar Chavez here. He would be the first person here rounding up illegals in the city. Don't you
Yes.
find that fascinating
Yes.
that he would be here?
Yeah, he tried to close our store down once. He came in our store.
Oh,
and
no
said,
kidding.
Yeah, if we wasn't selling Bud Light.
My name is Arthur, A-R-T-H-U-R, Shopper, S-C-H-A-P-E-R.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and share all this information with the supervisor.
Yes.
So, is there anything else you want to do?
I missed your name, I'm sorry.
Jackie.
Thank you. Is there, then there's cards if you need them, if you want to contact him.
know where he is.
You know where to find him. We want to see him more. He should be in this community more, being the first person on the scene when there's a violent act and say, we've got to stop this. He needs to stand by our sheriff.
I just want to say one thing to Mr. Alejo. I've heard him a few times talk about the Castro children, Jessica and Jorge Castro.
I'm not sure.
Was that Castro?
That's, or Cortez.
Cortez, that's right, Cortez. I've heard him talk a few times about them, and now he got his start there. I went to the court hearings. I know why those children died, and I know that the person that killed that child, those two children, was an illegal, and he was acquitted because supposedly there was no record on him. Well, of course there's no record. He was never identified as an American, that he killed those children, and it was because of a family dispute. And I know all this because I went through the whole court hearing. He was never there. I was there. And he takes credit for that.
See, there's no records because the cops are not allowed to take any records anymore.
I think that'd be a great policy change, just to start allowing the sheriff to
You
collect
did
that
something wrong,
information.
You reported, you're on the system in the computer, you know, not like, you know, like you said, they didn't find anything because they're not talked about,
No,
you know, because they're sanctuary,
there
because
was
they're
no
all.
records either. There was no record. If he was from Mexico, there would be no record here.
We got laws here in the United States. In the United States law overrides everything.
Yes.
And your people here are not upholding the Constitution. They're not upholding it.
Okay, well, thank you so
That's
much,
called
all of you,
fraud.
for- Thank
Okay.
you all of you for
Thank
being
you.
here and sharing.
Yeah.
your
Okay.
information.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, we're not mad at you, but we're just letting you know.
You understand.
Sheriff
Okay.
Bernal,
part of your
Bernal for
I was just looking at how, like,
Who keys all this stuff?
this is a huge
They
building.
needed this building because that one was falling apart.
Yeah.
They had pieces falling off of it.
Oh my
But, yeah, it just
Okay.
as much money as
So that's it. So we were just looking at, they put a lot of money into this building.
I gotta ask you. I'm pretty sure it's downstairs.
All dreamers are welcome here. American dreamers. We know what he's really talking about. Okay, lead the way, my man. We'll go to Philip's office.
It's been about a year, they redone the offices, and they back up here.
Where's Bill? Or Bill's here. Where's the other guy?
Billy?
The other bill.
So there's two Bills.
Probably a restroom.
Abdil, right?
Billy,
I'll
The
stay up there.
restroom down there.
I'll stay up
yeah, I'll stay.
You'll
I'll
stay
be right
okay.
down with him.
Okay. So we'll wait outside for you.
Best thing I can do is ask that lady where she's off, because they may, we might be going around in a circle. You may open it, and I'll just ask her real fast.
That's basically what I'm gonna say tonight. It's like, why are we lying to our kids?
Yeah. You know, we tell them to obey the law, but we have people who just routinely break the law.
We're telling them, well, depending on who you are, you can break the law or not.
Oh, I know. So that's like apartheid, segregation. It's starting all over. That's exactly it. I have black friends of mine who,
This is on his door.
yeah.
I wonder if I'm welcome here. On Viejo's door. I wonder if I'm welcome.
No, I'm a dreamer. I'm welcome.
Yes, I'm a dreamer. Don't take it. Don't take it. Put it back.
Put it up.
Don't take it. Don't take it.
Yeah, because then you can be arrested for vandalism.
I know I hate to say it, but you would be arrested even though people are crossing our border. We don't steal. We don't break the law. So where is it? Did she tell you where it is? Where you knew? Okay.
It's downstairs?
Yeah.
Well, no, where's Billy?
Didn't we go that way?
We can take the elevator. That's fine.
It's gonna be hard to get in there, because they office counter, and then you gotta get permission to go back where his office is.
Oh, he's not. He doesn't have an open door
No,
like
he
this.
didn't have that, so it might not be a good idea. They're working, they are working on the door.
Okay, they're gonna wait. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec.
They got
He's like our biggest. Is he like our biggest champion right now? Philip.
He's a conservative, he's a good guy.
Okay.
He's the only guy we got.
Okay. Is he a Republican or a Democrat
He's a
or?
Republican and he's running for supervisor again right now.
Okay, we're just looking for the supervisor's office. Oh my gosh, they're tearing up the door. Oh. They're fixing the door. Hello. We wanted to speak to Supervisor Phillips or one of his staffers. That one of his staffers is one of his. Okay, because his office is back here. Okay. What? That's weird.
Let me go see if you
Okay. Yeah, they're in closed session, of course.
Anyway, they had arbitration.
Okay, this is good. He's got to be the one we really encourage. We need him to do this, at least to make the motion, even if and get them on record not supporting it if they won't go along with it. We love that. I love what I hear about this sheriff. This guy's very active. My name is Arthur, and
I'm Don Jones
we've got Ron Cabot here.
and Billy Abdil.
I'm sorry. So I'm part of. We are private citizens. I'm a citizen without borders. Yeah, and what else?
We are the Monterey County Concerned Citizens Coalition. We want to talk to him about SB 54.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. We want to petition our government for redress of grievances, like the rampant lawlessness.
Look at all the cards he came with him.
I know. I had to ask him to hand them to me when I was here yesterday. The clerk had cards. I got the last one yesterday.
See, this is an example of how lawless the city is. Like, if you can't even get a card for your city officials because it's behind a glass partition,
Yeah.
what does that say about you?
Well, like you said, this is the murder capital of California. So now I want you to notice something here. They have walls. And they have a door and they lock it. But we can't have a wall along our border?
Wonderful.
Isn't that strange? They have walls. They have walls.
I would like to.
But I want a wall along my border. Can I have a wall?
Well, I would like to have a bill set that if you are not going to allow a border wall, you cannot have walls in your office.
There you go. Or your home. If you're an elected official and you vote against the wall, you should tear down the walls around your home.
They even have in the treasurer's office over here, same thing. You go and talk to pay your Monterey County property tax or some kind of money. Over here, go around the corner. It's all sealed like that.
Unbelievable.
Taxpayer money.
That's it. So we are paying for their wall.
Yes, we
But
are.
what we have to pay for our own walls for our home, and they won't pay for the wall or build it along our border. How about that, Ron? Do you support the wall?
I do support building that wall.
Build that wall. We the people want a wall.
We want our sovereignty.
Angie and I went down to the San Diego border wall when Trump was there. It
Oh,
was
no.
awesome.
Were you there earlier this year? I missed you. I was there too.
I was there.
Ah,
I was there with Angie.
awesome. Oh, that's right. I remember Angie and Lupe were there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just waiting for a staffer here. This is really good. This has worked out really well. I was a little worried about having that bridge of time coming in at 9, but this is perfect. We get to visit the offices. So the other 4 supervisors are in this office, I
Your
guess.
guess is as good as mine.
Well, we got to find
There's
out.
4 cars here.
5. There's Alejos too.
Yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So okay, I'm going to give Alejo like a little bit of credit. He has an open door, and he let us in.
Yeah.
So every one of them needs to do that. Is he the mayor right now? Is he the presiding chairman
No,
now?
he was a assemblyman.
What I'm asking-
Right now.
They rotate chairs.
What I'm saying is, who's the chairman of the board now? Is it Alejo?
Yeah.
Is it Alejo?
Judge Phillips is the acting.
Oh, great. So Alejo isn't even here
This
today.
is, you
Oh, go
know
ahead.
anything about Next Door Creek Bridge website?
No, I
It's all
don't.
over California.
Okay.
This is one word, Creek Bridge area. This is the latest post that somebody's citizens posting showing this guy walking the streets looking in people's cars. This just came out this morning.
This morning?
This
You should bring
morning.
that up at the.
Well, this is all kinds of things on
It
the
happens
Next
every
Door.
day.
But look up Next Door.
Jeez.
You know, they're all over California and
Right.
all over the country. It's not, but here's one. Here's a guy stealing a package about a month ago. Comes up the door, they got him on film. This is a ring that I have. And it shows all kinds of things. Guy in the back, burglar, just the backyard.
This is all in the. I know about the next door.
Ours is,
page.
because I live in Creek Bridge.
Salinas.
All
That's
that-
all Salinas.
We got about 10 neighborhoods. Here's a guy walking in the guy's backyard. They caught these guys, I think. Just about a month ago. So here they caught him on camera. He's walking around checking the cameras out. I got a couple of film of them. There are two of them on this thing. But anyway, it shows them walking around. So we got all kinds of things. It's getting worse every month.
There was another guy who was standing there talking on a telephone about 10 years ago in front of 7-Eleven, just talking on the phone. He got shot by gang members going by. It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
My son
I was
got
almost shot too, right in my house. My mom died, we put her in the hearse. The hearse was driving off, and a white Jaguar was coming up real slow, and my daughter was visiting, because my mom passed away, and I kept between her car and me. My mom was in the hearse, I could have been in the hearse too the same day.
My God.
Yeah, Salinas is, it's okay for them to carry guns, but for us, the Second Amendment,
Oh, we need to talk about that too. Constitutional carry. You support that, Ron? Just let me carry. Do I have to have a permit just to exercise my
Constitution
rights?
says no permit.
Exactly. Constitutional carry.
Yeah.
I want that. I said that. I went up in North State last week and I said, you should pass an ordinance. Just
It's
defy
my
the
right.
state.
It is my right
By
to
the
protect
state.
myself, especially here.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a couple of states with the sanctuary city or state on a gun carry and, freedom of speech.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Illinois already started. Some of the counties in south of Chicago said, we're going to let people carry. We're not going to let Springfield dictate, or rather Chicago dictate the rest of the state. So, you're from the Chicago area. So, and when they're not talking about, there were 2 things you were telling me about. There's how many people got shot over the weekend, and then there's something else.
20 people in a 24-hour period.
It can't be. That's the toughest gun
And
laws
they
there.
have no guns.
I know. Gun control works, doesn't it?
Right, it's just a great idea.
You guys cleared the office, didn't you?
I can't believe this. We come here and we asked to speak to somebody.
They run away?
And we
hard to
waited
get in
now
here. It's
for about 10 minutes and there's nobody to speak to.
Well,
Let me try one more time.
Well, he's trying to get through security.
So he'll be right out, okay?
Oh, Scott?
No, not
His staffer. His staffer. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, I want to look at this. Here we go. So they talk about discrimination here. All are welcome, no discrimination. But wait a minute, law-abiding citizens are being discriminated against
Correct.
every single day.
Every single day, yeah.
And it's the worst discrimination. They get killed, murdered,
Yeah.
murdered. Kate Steinle was murdered. I don't care what that jury said. The jury was wrong. What is it? What is it?
The red hat you shouldn't be wearing.
It's dangerous to wear that hat.
Yeah,
here in Salinas.
blue
It's
or-
dangerous.
I couldn't even,
Yeah, just right down
You
here.
got
for the,
attacked
November,
at a gas station.
2016, before the election in November, I got threatened many times.
Hi.
Are you a staffer for the supervisor?
I am, just a couple minutes, we
Thank you.
don't typically just do spontaneous meetings. I came out of one because I heard there's some people out here waiting, so.
Oh, absolutely,
I
yes.
gotta go do something else real quick, but I wanted to at least say hi.
Well, good, appreciate it.
I'm Ron Cabot, I'm running for Congress in this district.
We'll be there.
Oh, that's fine. Is this okay?
Yeah, well, so normally you schedule a meeting, we'd have to schedule a meeting in our office.
We're just a little surprised. We know like Supervisor Alejo, people can walk into his office. So the rest of the supervisors are behind over
No,
there.
This is a district office for us.
Oh, this is your district office.
Yes.
Oh,
So
so where's the
we-
supervisor's office then?
It's in Castroville.
And where?
Castroville.
I'm
So,
confused.
so our main office is in Castroville, then we have a small office that we use behind here. That's a couple of us
Okay.
do.
Okay, all right, so that's true for the other four, but Louise is, okay. Okay, I get it.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, our biggest,
Supervisor Phillips and Alejo, or
Ready to
Supervisor.
move down to the airport, a new $50 million building and renovation. That you're moving from here and you're going down there.
We
We're not moving.
are the Monterey County Concerned Citizens Coalition. There's many, many more. This is all that could be here right now.
Sure.
We want the county board of supervisors to opt out of SB 54. It's unlawful. It's against the United States Constitution, the California Constitution, and I want you to know I don't feel safe, and I was born here. I'm scared. I can't walk down city streets, some of them. I'm scared. And I need for you people to do the right thing and opt out of 54.
I think I
We're not
recognize
gonna
you
be
from, I
silent
think you spoke
anymore.
once at the.
And I echo her sentiments, and I'm a resident of Creek Bridge, North Salinas, that Judge Phillips' District 2 takes care of. And we're not getting the protection over there. We keep on hearing the passing the buck between the Board of Supervisors and the city of Salinas. And we still got more and more vagrant street people in those tree lines, in the creeks. And I got a picture right now that is on our next door Creek Bridge, where a citizen resident of Creek Bridge showed a guy walking around checking out cars. And we got all kinds of things going on in Creek Bridge.
Absolutely.
And the residents all around Judge Phillips area of District 2. And things are not getting done. We're just hearing a bunch of lip service from the Monterey Board of Supervisors and the City Council of Salinas.
Okay, well, let's,
That's what we're going to.
no, and I totally appreciate it. This is the first we've heard of it. I think, I do recognize you, I think, for speaking at the board chambers once.
Once.
Yeah, I think I
About our
did.
sheriffs, you were gonna cut their funding, and I was begging you not to.
I do remember. So what you need to do is if you can just call our district office recording,
Okay.
755-5022 is our district office.
Yeah, come on through, please.
We talked to Phillips and some of the residents of Creek Bridge. You made arrangement.
Yeah, right back there. I think.
Yeah, that's when Yolanda Hayes came here and talked to Judge Phillips personally about our problems in Creek Bridge.
Right,
Yes.
I remember that.
Did you want to say something?
So just call
So you're telling me we
755-5022.
have to call and make an appointment at each one of your individual offices going to speak to you? That's what we should do?
Well, we've only got, we have, this is kind of where
In
we.
Castroville?
Yeah, Castro.
So I think that's-
That's really our office.
Okay.
This is where, on Tuesday.
It's not safe in Castroville.
Well, that's where our staff goes every day. I mean, it's.
That's where I called that day to the sheriff. I called 4 times
Yeah.
because we were being attacked,
We were
and we
being
couldn't get
attacked.
anybody to come
I
because there were
sympathize
4
with that.
murders that day.
4 murders? in
4
Castro?
murders in Castroville.
No, this is where our office is.
You
Okay,
ripped
thank you.
you ripped the American flag up, threw it in the freeway,
So,
ripped the Trump sign through.
Call that number and we can schedule something.
Thank you.
So this is where we go just on board days, on board chambers, I'm a chief of staff, so I sit back here
Okay.
and do things. So I just want to come out.
Do you have a card?
Not on me, no, so I just.
Okay.
No card.
You do have cards, yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, how about everybody get a card? He's got a few.
You can get
Josh.
cards at the office there. Yeah.
They don't have Josh's.
There you go. All right.
Well, I'm talking about the George Judge.
All right.
You can't get through the glass.
I know, you have to get,
If you want, yeah.
5022.
Yeah. Let's go there, and that's a scheduled appointment, and we'll be happy to.
We will do it. Thank
Yeah,
you very much for
we
listening.
urge we understand that he has the most forethought of the five. We would like him to introduce the motion to opt out of SB 54.
Yeah, let's.
Today's the day. Do it.
I will call.
We'll be
Thank
here to okay.
All right, well, nice meeting you all.
Please tell him we will be silent no more.
That's
Terrifying.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Nice meeting all of you.
All right. Okay, it looks like that's about. That is cruel. You know what? You guys.
Judge Phillips his District 2 goes to Castroville, goes to Prudendale, on the North Salinas where I'm at.
And some of you live in that area. You live there,
I
and
live in Salinas, she lives in Prudendale, and some people, you live in Salinas, but see, it's Prudendale, Castroville, so he's got the northern Monterey County, Judge Phillips.
he's got the tip of it. I looked at the map. And Alejo has just the city itself. I gather.
He pretty much has the 05s, 93905, which is East Salinas, which is just everyone terrible.
I'm gonna get out of this hallway.
Most murders going on there.
I can't believe this is like, you know, and the media spends more time talking about Donald Trump and his purported affair with a porn star, which probably never happened. We don't hear about Salinas and this skyrocketing murder rate. We don't hear about the public safety issues. I mean, don't just you talk to on the front pages. They're talking about how 50 Gazans got killed, quote unquote, but they don't talk about the 50 Salinans that got killed.
Yeah. What about my son walking down the street to go to 7-Eleven to get a drink and being stopped and said, which gang are you in?
Are you serious?
Yeah. And he said, I'm not in a gang. Well, you better choose one because we're going to choose one for you.
This is America. This is what we're turning into.
This isn't even in LA. I don't experience this in Los Angeles. In LA, I could walk in. I've walked with my hat in LA. Some people will actually shake my hand and say, I don't agree with him, but you got a lot of guts.
The other day I was in a brand new store, Lowe's, in Salinas. It just opened. It had been open 6 weeks, and I had parked my car in the parking lot, walked across to the store. As I was coming back, there was nobody anywhere, no cars, except one vehicle right down at the end. And as I was crossing over, the Hispanic gentleman tried to run me over in Salinas. Wow. And I jumped out of the way and I go, "Are you blind?" And he was smiling. This is not a good place to live. I do not feel safe at all.
Just down the
They've
block down the street.
created this big division here, and it's terrible.
Greyhound bus station. Guy got shot wearing a red hat or blue hat. Right there in the bus
You
station.
can't even wear red or blue at school because of gang affiliation.
So the schools have like banned it?
Yeah, you can't do that. It's that bad here.
Wow.
Anything that could be gang affiliation, you are not allowed to wear at school. And the kids that aren't in gangs, how do they know what it is?
I loved your comment about here we are trying to teach our children to do the right thing, follow the law, and yet they are not.
And we ask why our kids are all screwed up right now.
Yeah.
Why our males are told, well, you can't be a male. Well, screw that.
They're being taught that biology doesn't matter anymore.
No, sorry. Last time I looked, I was female.
Yeah. XY chromosomes don't change. But they have this lovely building. They're all safe in here. And look at all these domestic violence victims, but they don't put two and two together. This is what I'm like. I took a video of this yesterday. It's like, look at all this death. It's like, this is not going to protect people. This is.
KSPW News. He wants to talk to us after.
See the press release. I told you the press release.
Every time you think about Sanctuary City, the DACA, KSPW doesn't cover us. They cover DACA, illegal.
What's your name?
No, we're talking about many times we've called you when we had Tea Party rallies, when we were conservatives holding our flags. We were wanting to talk about the issues and you wouldn't even come. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Felix Cortez.
And you're with?
KSPW, local NBC station.
So that's the NBC affiliate here? I'm from LA County, so.
ABC affiliate too.
So both?
They're both.
Oh, brother.
Thing where they cover all the liberal Democrat stuff.
Okay, well, you need to cover us now. So you're here talk. This is what,
Conservative. They don't cover us.
I'll just get the, there's a coalition up here that I wasn't aware of. I'm part of LA County for Trump. We have been fighting sanctuary state all over Southern California, Orange County, San Diego, and I found out about these team of adorable deplorables, and they're fighting sanctuary state up here, and they said, we'd like you to come up and join us. And so here I am. I am astonished at what I'm hearing about. I can't believe how crime-ridden it is here. It's not even like this.
We got biased coverage here with the local news.
This is how you change it.
KIOA 546 cover, but they don't cover us because they're biased on. They're Democrat. They got Democratic roots, and every time something Democratic comes out, they always cover that. They're always in city council meeting for immigration things, illegal aliens. They're there filming and beating on the
your camera, or you're just here on your own, or what?
I got a camera.
We need to talk to you need to talk to every one of these individuals. I am really frustrated. On my shirt right here, I've got Ruben Morphine. The mother was here half an hour ago. She lives in Salinas. Her son was executed by an illegal alien 28 years ago.
Here in Salinas.
Here in Salinas, on this street.
Yeah, he knows all about her.
Okay, so you know Angie? Okay, so she's not here, but and also for the city of Monterey. We're going to that city, and we're asking them to join with the rest of the cities up and down the state, opt out of SB 54. We're asking the county to do the same thing. There should be no delay on this.
Amen.
Absolutely. This is I mean, what you were just telling me about, somebody went by your house, was it last week or when was it?
No, when my mother passed away here in Salinas, we just put her in the hearse. Hearse was driving off, and a white Jaguar was coming up the street, and I was about ready to be one of those drive-by shooters. 4 o'clock in the morning, there could have been my mom in the hearse and myself in the hearse. That's how bad Salinas is. And you try to talk to the news, call the police up. Well, we're busy. We're on something else.
And you well, hold on a second. Tell your story about your son.
Oh, this is about 5 years ago. My son walking down the street going to 7-Eleven. He stopped and asked, "What gang are you in?" And he said, "I'm not in any gang." They said, "Well, you better choose one." And that's walking from my house, not even a half a mile. We have prostitutes on our corner, and that's right by us.
And you're looking at all of these domestic violence victims here, and it's like they're not. The county's not putting 2 and 2 together here. The state isn't putting 2 and 2 together. SB 54, that's the sanctuary state law. It's protecting criminals. It's not protecting those illegal kids. It's not protecting the DACA. It's protecting criminals. And that's something that the Board of Supervisors needs to get on board with right now. Stand with the sheriff, bring ICE back in the jails, and opt out of it. This is what we're pushing for here.
Look at the sheriff's race here in Monterey County. We got a guy, Scott Davis, is on the city council. I don't know how he can even be on the city council, being part of the sheriff's department. But Scott Davis is running for sheriff, and he's on his sign. He says Democrat. He's not bipartisan. He's partisan. So this is a race to watch because of what he's saying at the city council meetings and what he's saying running for sheriff of Monterey County. We couldn't even wear our hats and shirts near the end of 2016 here. We were attacked. Down in Castroville, Labor Day, we were attacked by probably illegals, young Latinos at the bridge over 156. We called the sheriff's department. It took them almost an hour or more to respond. They tore our signs. They tore our big American flag to shreds. We've told the city council. We mentioned it to the Board of Supervisors. We were attacked all over the place here.
Where's your cameraman?
They don't.
He's on his way. Okay.
They don't cover us.
We called the sheriff 4 times and they could not come because there were 4 murders that day. So here we are on the overpass with our Trump signs and our American
That's Castro. That's where
and we were being attacked.
That's where his office is. You were just saying it's not safe.
They took the flag and tore it up and threw it into.
Well, we got a flag here, buddies.
No, I'm bringing that shredded flag. I still have that shredded flag. A large American flag.
This is outrageous.
We'll start bringing it to city council.
This is America. This is not a third world hellhole. This is not a dictatorship.
We're not gonna let it be.
No, that's it. And that's why we're here.
You see, for kids. Those are not adults.
Yep. Kids victims of domestic violence. Oh, and by the way, you know who, I'm going to mention this to the board. The sheriff of Orange County went public about this. The sheriff had to release, because of SB 54, illegal aliens who had committed domestic violence, sex with a minor, child cruelty. Other felonies which get reduced to misdemeanors because of Props 47 and
He
57.
works for the pleasure of the Monterey County Board of Supervisors. If he steps out of line, they tell him. So he has to, the sheriff's department has to go along with the Constitution, the laws of California. But the Monterey County Board of Supervisors tells him he will not do certain things. And they got the ISIS, you know, as far as ISIS and all that.
Yeah, do not uphold the Constitution. Otherwise, your job's in jeopardy.
The United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and SB 54 is in conflict with it. So therefore, they have a right to just ignore it. In fact,
California's Constitution says that they follow and will abide by the United States Constitution.
There you go.
It isn't it's not contrary. It's the same thing. All they need to do is follow the law. That's all we're asking them to do, is do the right thing and follow the law.
Absolutely.
As a veteran, I swore allegiance to the American flag and to protect our country from foreign and domestic enemies. And what's happening in California, we got a lot of debate, and they're being elected on the city council.
Yeah, you got that right.
And the board of supervisors. And where they're going to protect and defend when they're telling that the sheriff's department can't do their job by reporting felons that are being released.
Is that maybe why when you may be part of the problem?
I make 4 calls and we're within 15 minutes of each one to ask you, please come help us, please come help us. There were 3 of them and they attack us and they go down and then they all come back and do it again.
Yes. So hopefully they can set up the camera in there too when we're going to speak to the board. And I really want them to see this. This is so important. This is the most important. This is the American dreamer representing the 60,000 plus who've been killed by illegals, murdered by illegals since 9/11. And I can't even tally up the murders that were before that. By the way, those illegals, they were on those planes crashing into the World Trade Center. They were illegals. They overstayed their visa. They were illegal aliens too. So it's a terrorist issue.
We don't have the freedom of the First Amendment here, because if we say anything, we get attacked.
Yeah, I can't. It's just horrific what's happened.
I was threatened before when President Trump was elected in November 2016. I wore my hat, Make America Great Again. I wore my shirts and pins, and I was attacked numerous times at the Safeway store, driving the highways around here. You know, it's free range on taking the illegals can do it, everything. They're pushing sanctuary city. They threatened the city council in Salinas when they went to the meetings. You better do it our way.
There's only one cameraman or something. He's getting pulled around, or
Whoever's on is on.
yeah.
See, the thing is, people don't understand. Americans want to have Americans safe. It doesn't matter what color their skin is. They are American. If you want to be a citizen, go through the channels and do it the right way. If you are standing in line at a restaurant and you're starving, and then all of a sudden you said, no, you got to go back 50 people because these guys are coming in, and they're going, well, wait a minute, why aren't they in line? Well, they're illegal. They get special treatment.
Yeah.
It's like, are you going to want to let 50 people in front of you when you're already starving? No.
Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at your shirt there, freedom detected. It's never more. Yeah, that's what we're all waking up to. We're having to fight for it now. Yeah. So it looks like, okay, all the business is getting ready here. We're showing up.
See, we need to get back to character, not skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you have that stupid Scott, the guy who's running against Bernal. He actually has on his website, you know, we need to stop discriminating against skin color and start focusing on the content of their character.
When I am being discriminated against, and I'm the American, I can't understand this.
You're trying to change the definition.
Yep.
Racist means you are against somebody because of their skin color.
Yeah.
So if you're saying, like, we need more black people, we need more Hispanic people, honest people, then you're already discriminating because you're not asking for their character and what that they can do the job. They're asking only for your skin color.
That's it. That's total discrimination.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, you know, but see, this is what it took. I had to So you sent a press release. I sent one last night. I think you got it. I know Ron got it. So
First time I talked to these guys, this TV crew, and I went on 5 o'clock news. They switch every word around. They switch to make it sound like.
That's why you record.
Yeah, like they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Not what we were saying.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Every time we hit the Tea Party thing over here, they would come. I would turn around.
Sounds like the media is really collapsing here. If you have 2 major broadcasting stations under one heading, that's crazy. I think that's illegal, technically, isn't it?
It's a monopoly.
How is that even possible? I mean, is that even? I just can't even fathom that. How can an NBC and an ABC affiliate?
Never heard of it.
I got to ask that question.
And also with the newspaper.
I saw Californian Art Deco building, and the signs taken down. They moved, and this is like the small payback, I guess.
Where we're going for 1 o'clock lunch is what they moved to right across.
We don't want to say where. Just keep it down low. That's all. Let me switch this off really quick. I'm just putting it on pause. We're in the Board of Supervisors right there. There's the Monterey County seat. So, yes, Alejo is the chair. So normally in a Brown Act, you guys have been to me before, so it's like we're always told to us. Oh, okay. We're always told to address the chair. Oh, don't let it drop. I just need public comment forms. Okay. Okay, we got. Look at all these translator sets. Unbelievable. You want to sit over there? Grab one and pass one down. Let me get the agenda out. I got pens too. Don't worry. I came prepared.
I've never been in politics until last year.
Trump awakened a lot of people. We realized how bad it was. How bad it would have gotten.
I've been yelling about things for years, and I said, you know what, you can continue yelling or you can do something.
Yep, we're doing something. I've got the agenda, so I'll tell you which one to film.
Oh, some of these are those, Bill?
Those are reserved, Bill.
Bill.
Always, of course.
Yeah.
It's our presentation, so it is what it is.
Okay.
We're all doing the best we can.
Well, you got your trip bag there?
All right, general comment is number
I didn't
10.
bring my English bullhorn.
Okay.
You did? They would take it away from me. I'll have a seat anyway.
Or wait a minute, what's going on here?
Okay. That's all right. I got other feet. That's why I like to end, because I got number 13.
Okay, I'm a little confused here. I gotta take a look at this.
I think I've got 13. Well, anyway.
I gotta give you pens. I got 3 pens, so just pass them around. So I saw general comment at 10:30. Or I'm trying to.
This kind of just is an overlay.
Or it's just all over the. It just kind of goes all over.
So it depends on what's happening on.
Like I hear sketch. I see sketch. I'm just a little confused. I see. I want to speak for general public comment. I saw number 10. So that's coming up. That is coming up, correct? Okay. Will that be the first?
So, do you mind if I?
Of course, please. Speaker request. Right
So they're
on.
in closed session right now.
Right.
They'll come back and we'll do them. We
Yes.
actually have 2 other agendas we have to do as well. The water resources and Pajaro, those should go pretty quickly.
Right. I remember seeing that.
We'll take the consent calendar and ceremonial resolution.
Right, which is for them in the front.
There's for
Right.
some, there's quite a few of them today.
Okay. Oh, there they are. I see.
Yeah. So other board.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, good. We got this. It's good. I'm very happy. Thank you. All right. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Item number 10, that's public comment.
So agenda 10?
Yeah.
Here we are. We don't have to put our address.
No, you do not. You just put your name for informational purposes, but you do not have to put your address. You don't have to tell them where you lived.
Because the cop pulls you over when you're illegal, they're not allowed to.
Oh, I know. But they actually there's actually some equity in a city council meeting or a board meeting. Some. You'll give it to the city clerk or the county clerk. She's over there. Okay, so I can get those signs for you guys. Okay. All right. You're all set. Okay. If you have your, okay. You guys got your you got your comment there, Ron? Yeah. Ron, I'll pick it up for you. Just make sure to put agenda 10 in the corner. Thank you. You can give it back to them because they're going to run out. Or I can take it up. I'll take it up for you.
Dawn hasn't had hers yet.
She hasn't gotten hers? Okay, hold on.
Dave hasn't had his yet.
Bill, you turned in your, did you turn in your comment card? Okay. Okay. Good.
Thank you for coming.
I'm glad I made it. I'm so glad to be here. Ruben, I'm sorry, Angie couldn't stay. So this is it.
Where she's got to work.
I understand. Yeah.
I'm not able to work right now.
You can do it.
So this is my job.
Yep. There you go. I can't believe we have got to put an end to this. This is what it's about. We're able to make arrangements with the rest of the team so that they can take time off of work.
Yeah.
And then you have like more people. That's a big victory.
Well, people scared.
That too.
It's
It is scary from what I'm hearing from you guys.
You can be attacked. I mean, they'll go after your house, they'll go after everything. I'm at the point where I'm not going to live in fear.
Yeah, I've had enough. Yeah.
Actually, going against my family at times. Because they go, Mom, you're putting us in danger. I go, you're already in danger.
Pass one down to Bill, or pass one down. Where's the other Bill? Oh, he was waiting for Dawn. Where's Dawn?
She's waiting for her husband who's parking.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let me give you 3 more.
Yeah,
for the rest of the team.
Very up.
Good. We need that. Check it out. All right. I'm gonna put that there. Mike, stuff there. All right. So, can I just give you speaker cards? Okay, let me just do that. As you can imagine, it's all for 10. I got mine. I got Ron's. Okay. And I'm going to give you these extras because I know it's a pain to lose them. Done. Okay. All right. I'll put that right there. Let me see the signs. Let me see this SB 54 signs. Bill, let me see the SB 54 sign. Go ahead and hold it up for me for a few minutes. Got it. Let me take a quick photo. So just letting everybody know here, finally Ruben's gonna get another day in the public here, you know, young boy killed by an illegal. And this is still going on. They just finally found the murderer of Cristina Pena. And so Angie went to the arraignment earlier today in the courthouse. So good.
You trying to get rid of Washington's birthday or Lincoln's birthday?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Changing it to
Yep.
the International May Day. Which
Yes, it is. It's just disgusting.
And that was by
This is the agenda that's been a long time.
Give me a few seconds. I'll be right back.
Which is
All right, folks. For the meeting to kick off. Appreciate it. I got one plugged in right now. I might need it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm experiencing it now. We've got a window.
And where's the reporter? Oh, he's right over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. The camera guy didn't show up? On the way? Okay. Hello. Just love annoying him.
We're putting him on the spotlight today.
We should. He's the one. I mean, I'm recording right now.
Well, we're doing the reporting. He's not.
I know. So this is what it's coming to, guys. So we can blow up the reporter after this and say, look, we brought him here and he was just totally indifferent, didn't care. And we'll just let him have it.
Well, that's what I love, the governor's debate that they had.
Mm-hmm.
If you look afterwards, they did a poll on their website.
Right.
Travis Allen got 80%.
Yes, he won. Big time.
So that's what we want. So let's do another poll. They did 3 polls trying to get the audience to do it right, and they wouldn't. Like, no, Travis got it every time.
Unbelievable. So corrupt.
And it's not just, he got 80%, they got 5%, 8%.
Fresno? Is that?
I think it's in Sacramento.
Okay.
Was it in Sacramento or San
See,
Diego?
I haven't even had time to watch the debates anymore.
In San Diego.
San Diego, yeah.
I've watched all the debates. I know who I want. I want Travis Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cox is actually afraid of it. He runs out of meetings when you go there.
Oh, no kidding.
He ran out.
Was he here in Monterey County?
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, he comes over here, he runs out of the building afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
He couldn't wait to stop speaking. He was all red. And
Oh, yeah. He gets really nervous.
and
I've seen
he
it.
went for the door real quick. And that's the last we seen of him.
Same thing happened. They had a debate in Torrance.
Yeah.
Him and Travis. It was a Republican debate hosted by the
Yeah.
Republican Assembly.
He's not Republican.
Yeah, he's a real squish. Total rhino.
All he's doing is he's paid to come in and divide the vote.
Yeah.
He can't even remember where he's at. He was saying he was in Illinois.
Yeah.
The thing about Cox, have you ever seen a Cox rally? Never. Never seen a Cox rally. So that he's at 10% is a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
It's just trying to sway the public. That's all that poll is.
Yeah.
They keep
These polls
winning.
are so corrupt, and they're so. There's the staffer.
It's shenanigans totally.
Yeah.
Vote for the winner. Cox is in the lead. Whack.
Right. Just like they said Hillary was going to win.
Yeah. The polls are so accurate.
They're just so hard to trust. I'm beginning to think there might actually be a red wave, not another blue wave.
Oh, yeah.
This is.
People telling hack for saying it, they're just going to vote.
Yeah, that's it. People are on it, yes. I think that's what a lot of people did. Like, when there was a phone poll, they said, I'm voting for Hillary. But when it was just like a registered poll, or an online, Trump.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up happening.
Because if they try to scare you by attacking you in public, so that if you are seen to support somebody that they're against, then if you're doing it in public, we can target you, and we know where you live. And they actually had
There's Alejo. Boo.
they had somebody on the central committee that
look
was
at that.
doxing Travis Allen.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, they sent out emails with his phone number in it. Call him and tell him to drop out.
Unbelievable. There's Alejo, guys. There's
Alamo.
Shameful. These guys are these politicians are total carpetbaggers. They go to assembly, then they go to board, then they go to state senate. He was actually going to run for state senate. That's what I heard. Morning. Look how small he is. Look how tiny he is. Aloha. Let me know when Scott Phillips shows up. I'm glad I'm here. Absolutely. Thank you. So there's Salinas. Oh, seriously, he's named after the city. Wow. Okay. I'll recognize Scott when I see him. Hey, okay. You guys need signs? I got two more.
Yes, they do.
Two more signs right here.
I got.
You got extras?
Oh, yeah.
If you have extras, I'll just take those.
I got one.
I'll take it. Oh, you already have a sign. I want you to keep your sign. Okay, go ahead and pass those. Oh, you were using two signs because you were stacking them. You get them at this spot. I don't have any extra.
Park is a joke too.
We got Alejo, McKee. Oh, that's council. That doesn't count. There's Supervisor McKee, Phillips. He's from Culver City, and I remember he's a judge. He retired in 04. I read up on him. I doubt he's actually going to do anything.
Buenos días. Soy Sara Cervantes Weber y estoy aquí para hacer traducción simultánea por si alguien necesita el equipo. Está disponible para usted.
Okay, we have two special district meetings we're going to do very quickly before the regular board meeting. So I'm going to first call to here. If not, we have a consent. Item number 1, we have a motion. Seconded by
Working to save California.
Public comment on the consent calendar. None. All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries unanimously. And we can now convene or adjourn the Monterey County Water Resources Agency Board of Directors. Second, we'll call to order now county and do roll call.
Good morning, directors. I'd like that all directors are present this morning.
Okay, public comment for anything not on today's Monterey County Sanitation District agenda? Seeing none, we have one consent item. Item number 1, is there a motion to in the pledge of allegiance?
Of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all citizens.
Educators dedicate careers to providing trusted education, businesses, and communities solve problems and build a future. Living as it, which has earned recognition and with numerous awards. We want to declare that on the Board of Supervisors, on behalf of the county, honors Cooperative Extension Monterey County for 100 years of Okay, next we have somebody from
Sorry, it's going.
Public Works services provided in our community are citizens' everyday lives. The support of an understanding and informed citizenry is vital to the efficient operation of public works. Efficient, qualified, influenced by the people's attitude and understanding of the importance of the work they perform each and every day. And that is why we were proud to recognize this week as National Public Works Week here in Monterey County. To tell you, we recently had some major disasters